Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a timeless reading for the collective, so whenever and however you come across this video, it's the right time for you to be getting this message. You're either heading into this energy, just coming out of this energy, or you're just smack dab in the middle of the energy right now. Wherever it's finding you, it's the right time for you to be getting this particular message. And what we've been doing is pulling one card randomly every morning from our mega deck. You can look down in the description below for more information on that. But today's card is pulled from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid, and it's card number 26. Deep freeze. And burr, doesn't it look cold in this picture for sure. We want to take a look at the elements that are on the card before we go through the reading itself, and we'll check in the book and see what the reading says in the book as well. But I always ask divine guidance, clarification, confirmation, affirmation, any messages that are wanting to be transmitted to whoever is listening to this video, whenever they are listening to it, whenever you are listening to it, doesn't matter. Right now it's being uploaded in the middle of winter here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's cold outside. We don't have severe weather like many parts of the planet, especially during winter, but it gets cold here. It's the upper desert. There's not a lot of moisture in the air, so what moisture there is tends to kind of solidify. We get lots of very cool ice crystal kind of things happening with the small amounts of dew that are available. But primarily, it's the temperature, and it's flipping cold. And so yes, but what we want to remember always, and I feel like the number 26, which obviously reduces down to an 8, we know that 8 is our symbol for infinity when you turn it over, eternity too, when you turn it over on your side. I have a tendency to kind of correct spirit when we're doing these readings because none of this is scripted. This is as live as it gets right now. I am working on, I was gifted a photographic device, we'll just say, at some point a few years ago, and I've been working on acquiring better skills with how to use it so that I can provide you guys with better quality videos on this channel. But in the meantime, regardless of the quality, the messages are going to be the same. You're still getting the same reader, aka me, and you're still going to have those particular channels coming through that particular way regardless. And I do want to just mention something really fast. It's kind of a PSA for everybody that's on this channel, that's following this channel, that listens to these videos, that comments. You guys know I love listening to your comments. It's a connection that we are making personally between you and I value it. I honor and respect it. I'm always monitoring for messages coming in on comments on the videos that I've posted. The problem with the YouTube, the way that they've got it set up, is I only get notifications for the original comments, not for follow-up comments. So as you guys know who always do post comments, I always love them. I love and appreciate the fact that you've taken the trouble to do it. So number one, you're always going to get a love if you make a comment, unless it's something nasty, snarky, in which case I'm going to delete it. Because this is your channel. It's a safe space for everyone in the collective, not just the collective on this channel, but the entire collective across the planet, across all realities. Whoever, however you land on this channel, this has got to be a safe space for you, which means every now and then somebody posts something. It's usually not snarky. It's usually spammy, scammy. And we had one recently, so you may notice that something pops in on a comment on a video and you're like, that's kind of odd, and then it goes away. That's me. That's me monitoring and policing the channel because I want to make sure everything that you are getting is genuinely from spirit, from divine realms, from the cosmic energies that are always surrounding us. So that's your little PSA for the day for the comments. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you feel inclined to do. If you find any value in these videos and the content that's provided here, I encourage you to do that. It helps the YouTube algorithm help other people find these videos and find the channel. I don't make any money from these videos. This will never be a monetized channel. Never. And as soon as I can, I'm going to get the ads off. I promise. So it's a matter of just acquiring more subscribers. Plain and simple. So in any event, yes, we have pulled card number 26, and we know that that is an infinity symbol. What does that mean? Does it mean that we're always going to live in a deep freeze? Heavens no. That is not at all the message that's coming through. What it does tell us, though, is that these periods of deep freeze will continue always coming. They are just a part of the natural ebb and flow of the world, of our lives, of reality itself, because it's necessary, it's required. This is a resting time, and it may be a deep freeze that just happens sporadically within a day. It may be something where you're just coming out of a deep freeze. It may be something where your assets have felt frozen or your career has felt frozen. This is also a good analogy for just feeling stuck in general. And what the messages that are coming through to me, you see this lion. He's asleep right now. We can call him, he's like a bear, right? He's hibernating. We kind of go through those hibernation phases, and we need them. This is our deep rest. This is our deep way of recharging ourselves, remaking our commitment to the things that we hold as important for our life path, to be our most authentic selves and live our most authentic lives. So the deep freeze is not a bad energy. It's not a bad card. It simply means if you're feeling tired, if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling worn out, take a breath. Allow yourself to go into a little bit of a hibernation mode. Turn off the phone. Turn off the emails. Text everybody or call them, whatever, and just tell them I need a little bit of time to just recharge. The people that love you will understand and honor that. If you get any flack about it, those people are not honoring you. And you need to consider maybe separating, maybe just a little distance between you and those people that are not promoting and encouraging your self-recharging. Okay, nobody should be telling you that. But this is a lion who is simply asleep. And come spring, and we know spring comes, that's the thing we need to remember. After every night, there is a day. After every winter, there is a spring. For as long as this planet continues turning, spinning through space, this is going to happen. So, what do? We understand. This is normal. This is common. This is needed, necessary for us to be able to burst forth in new growth, to get a hold of those new opportunities coming in. But we need that time to rest, hibernate, recharge, recalibrate, consider. Understanding, again, like I said, this is a timeless reading, but we do have it uploading right on New Year's Day. Happy New Year's, guys. If this is when you're listening to the video, have an amazing, fantastic 2025. We are super excited about that year coming in. It's a number 9 year. 2 plus 2 for 2020 that's a 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 5 is 9. It is the most perfect of the perfected Tesla numbers. So we understand this year is going to be a powerful year. Take the opportunity with this deep freeze of just taking a breath. Do some hibernation if that's what you need to do. Get into monk mode. Find that one area in your life that you know, if you just powered in on that in particular and centered in, focused in, if you started making those little 1% improvements every day going forward from this moment on, you're going to explode. The expansion is going to be unlimited. So give yourself the opportunity to take the time to just recharge, relax into it, Release what no longer serves you and allow the light, the sun, that energy to recharge you. You're like a battery, you know, and you keep running and running and running and running. You are not the Energizer Bunny. I know it feels like you are sometimes, but you're really not. And every now and then you hit that wall. When you do, that's your body, that's your soul, that's your consciousness, your higher self letting you know, breathe. Catch your breath. Take some time out for you. What does our card say for us for the book reading for the day? For card number 26, Deep Freeze. And I do have to tell you guys, I say this every time. I open the book and I start reading. I'm like, holy cow, that's exactly what I just said. Literally, exactly what I just said. But I haven't looked at the book before. This is the first time I'm looking at it with you right now. We're looking at it together for the first time. Everything has its season. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. I'm just going to repeat it. I did not look at the book first. The cold winter beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forego ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to generate and gestate, projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere, not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity right now. So reflect, read a good book, or get a massage, rest, and dream. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that. So I will just say, you know, sometimes we get these suggestions in the readings for things that your first response is like, massage, I wish I had the money for that. You know, if it's something that would require funding that you don't have available right at the moment, because you know that's coming too, that maybe you're in a deep freeze, as I said, with your assets, you don't have to go buy something. Simply just close your eyes. Put yourself in a space. If you're watching this video, you have access to YouTube, you have internet. When this video is done, if you have the time, considering, you know, where you are right now with what you've got going on for the day, but if you have the time, go pick a YouTube video about a sunny climate that you've always been interested in exploring, like Singapore, you know, or Africa, Cuba, I don't know, different places that maybe with the southern hemisphere, if you're listening to this from the northern hemisphere and are enjoying winter weather right now, find a video, a travel video that shows a sunny climate that you can just immerse yourself in energetically and kind of get warmed up again. So very, very interesting reading for the day. Very timely, I want to say, considering where it's being uploaded, but always, like I said, this may be something you're just coming out of what felt like a super deep freeze. It may have been, again, assets, relationships, career, your home. You may be having issues with heaters. I don't know. You know, the point is that this too shall pass, and it's needed at this moment. Whatever it is that's going on, it is needed at this moment. Our job is not to sit there and try to figure out why everything's happening. We will never know why everything is happening. That's our ego wanting to understand and put into a box, put a label on something and be able to define it and sort it and file it away. That's an ego thing, has nothing to do with our higher consciousness. Our higher consciousness understands all timelines, understands that interspersed with those timelines are periods of deep freeze, periods of huge explosive growth, periods of introspection, periods of getting out there and making it happen. There's an ebb and a flow, a balance, always harmony, peace. That's what is available to us. So take the opportunity to take some resting time, to let yourself have some introspection, make sure that whatever it is that you're feeling isn't going anywhere at the moment, that it's actually something that's going to benefit you. Okay? If it truly is not, you will know, and you will automatically understand you need to shift directions specifically. So, but you won't get that information if you don't stop for a second with the frantic activity of trying to force things. Our job is not required to force things. Our job is to simply keep refocusing on making sure we're walking in integrity, that we're honoring and respecting our own personal values, principles, beliefs, and not letting anybody or anything distract us from that path, because in that path, there's periods of deep freeze, there's periods of growth, there's periods of bounty, there's periods of lack. That's just normal. We don't have to understand it. Our job is to continue looking for the next best thing, looking for the next, not next best, like better, but not as good as. That's not what I mean. I mean the next opportunity to do something amazing. If we don't have those options of resting every now and then, we're going to miss everything. It's like being in a bullet train. You may get to where your destination is super fast, but you will have no idea what you missed along the way. And you're going to come to that destination feeling empty, feeling like you missed something. Yes, absolutely. So when you are in the middle of this deep freeze moment, relax into it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the beautiful crystalline structure of the snow, of the ice, the beautiful way that the light interacts with the frozen water. There's a beauty in this frozen stillness, because we understand this is all going to be very green and blue and golden in the spring. We can see that, we understand, and we know that to be true. So what do you know to be true for you in your life today? Where is that opportunity for rest and release that we know comes before the next powering in on growth and expansion? So that is our reading for the day. I do hope that it resonated and blessed you. As I said, feel free to leave any comments if you want to do that. Take this energy of the deep freeze and understand today there's going to be something that comes up that you're going to recognize as, that's what that reading was about. That's perfect. So then just relax into that. Lean into that energy of rest and recuperation. I love you. Have the most amazing, fantastic, awesome day. You are awesome. If no one has said that to you recently, you can't say that anymore, because I just said it to you. You are awesome. I want you to write that down. I am awesome. Stick that on your forehead. You are awesome. Every time you look in the mirror, say, I am awesome. It's going to feel weird at first. After a while, you're going to start giggling, and then you're going to start laughing, and then you're going to start feeling it. You are awesome, my love. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. Namaste and ciao for now.